Did you think it was?
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. My chair feels really short. Why is it? No, apparently not. Apparently my chair is not feeling really short. Monday fun day. Fun day is not really how we describe this day. Today has been a fucking nightmare. But welcome to the stream. We've got Skellington, Conjured Samurai, Mike Macon with a shout out, please. Smooch, Shady McMilkman, Adrea, Funky Monkey, Gravy, Savage, Tony Silver needs a shout out as well. G Spartan and Bless. How you doing? Welcome in. Here's a ninja button for everyone that missed it earlier. How does that make sense? Well, I was recording a video and apparently someone subscribed at the same time as I was recording it, so they got famous in that one. If you haven't seen that already, the Venom build has been updated for update 46. It is technically in early access at the moment on Patreon for 2 days, which means it will go live on Wednesday. Wednesday being my day off day is not actually a day off day again for 2 reasons. One, because I need to release a video on that day and it takes a fucking long time to do so. And 2, it's release day for console, because obviously over time they've dramatically shifted their day from the regular Mondays or Tuesdays to Wednesdays, and over time that has fallen on my day off and I cannot afford to fucking miss it. So yeah, I don't get a day off this week. Fucking fabulous. That's nice of them, wasn't it? Dear oh dear. Anyway, that is on Patreon now, so enjoy. Better than that, you can see it in 2 days time on YouTube. No, I'm not going to tell you everything. That was the point of me making a video in the first place. Sky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the fart. Did everyone hear the fart this time? Is it working? You should do, because it should be working since the last time, but you never know. DJ, welcome in. I don't need to squash anything. This character's being updated, so I don't need to do anything with him right now, but I should put money in the bank. Farts are working. Excellent. Buddha needs a shout out as well if you're not following Buddha. You may not know this, but he does stream. He does. So you need to follow. Swap characters. Oh, what's this? Stuff in the mail? Gift from the ESO team. We are sending you a gift to help you continue your adventures in Tamriel. Brilliant. Why? You gave me a respec scroll. Thanks, Dad. Don't need it. Those are ninjas. Ravicus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Going over to... Can't change him right now. Can't do anything with this. I can do something with this. We can just use Venom in his... Do you know what? Venom's last dance. How about that? Can't do anything with him at the moment. Rav is purple. He is? He's blue to me. Venom is being changed because the set that he's using is going to be useless in update 46 because of the way they're changing the skill. So if you want to see that, you can watch it on Patreon. Osin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Did you know
We should actually label the title Venom's Last Dance. How about that? Venom's Last Dance. That is the name of the movie, actually. I thought it was funny. I'm keeping it. So, you know where we're going. Give me a tank. Someone give me a tank. PlayStation EU. Don't give a fuck what flavor it is. We're going in there. Currently cooking in the guild hall. Excellent. Did you actually use the actual stove that we actually obviously do have because there's one in ESO? Because last I checked, there wasn't one. Love Venom's look. Spicy and such. Spicy? It looks like Venom, as he should do. You know, from the movie, because he does this thing. See? Doesn't he look cool? Strawberry flavor? No. Strawberry flavor tank, that would be interesting. I need to repair and shit first, don't I? I wonder how many people are going to panic about the potential alteration to it. Like, oh my god, they're going to change stuff. I can't handle it. I don't want to have to grind. Blah, 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 blah. So you want to sit in Gratwood all day complaining you've got nothing to do. And then when you've got something to do, you complain that you've got something to do. Humans aren't the smartest, are they? They try sometimes, though, bless them. Now I need to decon the rest. Not you. Ragpicker. I'm trying to talk to Ragpicker. Sit down there with your sandwich. Which you're never going to fucking eat. We've been watching him trying to eat that for 46 patches. To... no success whatsoever. You mean the stove that Ninja's paid for? Yep, that one. We don't have a stove in ESO. I mean, you have a fire pit, I guess. Maybe there is a cool stove that I've missed. No one wants to tank on PlayStation EU. Everyone's got mid-patch blues that badly. I'll dungeon finder it. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I'm using it. Excellent. Communication's brilliant. I'm going to take this. Because I've missed loads of dailies because I've been on PC. Fabulous. Crates! Let's go. Give me something awesome. Like gems. Loads of crap. Even Zion Ninja's Turtles. What are? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Load of crap again. Oh, bonus reward. No, it's not. It's shit. There's a lowly stove that you can't actually cook at. Big sad. Well, it then doesn't count. Blind Illusions, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Blind Illusions, have you tried out the most recent lasers? I think you have, actually. Who is that? Oh, Oblivion updated. Do you know why I updated? Because I've got infinite space now. Technically not infinite, but I'll show you. This is mega. If you haven't seen this already, there's a link underneath the stream where you can click on it and you can get your own. But check this out. Storage. 8 fucking terabyte. Haha. Courtesy of overclockers.co.uk. Absolutely banging. I can install all the fucking games I want. Although I've been busy on PC lately, especially on Dune and stuff like that, so I haven't had time to put more stuff on. Someone on PlayStation EU, come and join me on a tank. That's the last call. If I don't get one, I'm just going to group finder it. King Viper, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You get to see me solo or not, which will be entertaining nonetheless. Wednesday is pizza night since console release. I just explained a moment ago, I'm not happy about Wednesday because it's console release, on an unfortunate day, I'm not getting a day off. So I'll be running the 13 days straight, which is great. And for those that don't understand that, that's not 3 hours a day for 13 days straight. No, like full days and then 3 hours worth of stream afterwards every day for 13 days fucking straight. June is epic full stop, 100% accurate. That's not even a slight swerve from 100%. That's exactly 100% accurate. Golden pursuit, don't need to do that. I don't need the golden chicken because I already have it. I was there, people. I was there. That's kind of cool. Look at that. I do need that. I've seen the real ones of those. Man. Use an ultimate 20 times. Easy. Update an outfit 1 time. Craft 15 items. Launder 15 fence stuff. Pickpocket some stuff. Loot containers. Visit homes. Oh, these are easy. Claim rewards for the daily login calendar. Rip. Kill 3 world bosses. Not a problem. Food ran out. Should get potions, really. You've got 1 more minute to join on a tank. Otherwise, I'm doing it solo. Or with someone random. Even ninjas. You're just doing Hellra? Excellent. Peon Grim, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Was that a passing comment? Or was that in kind of preparation for anything else? What up, Zion Ninjas? Kai's the Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't have any money on this character. He's fucking skin. Where's the bank? LeBonk? Typhus and Dromo. Standing next to Typhus and Dromo. Withdraw monies. You can take 100k. 100,008 gold.
Hail, champion of the Crucible. Now
You're
here's
getting
a likely
gold.
one.
Good. Lonely Girl, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Does anyone here used to watch Bottom, the sitcom? There's a particular sketch in there that I'm reminded of every time someone does something completely fucking random. You know when people drop comments about stuff that you didn't ask about for no reason whatsoever? Rick Mail, yes, Bottom. So you remember the one? You remember the one where they're having the party? He goes, "Hey, my wife's gone to the West Indies." I didn't know that. Yeah, she went on Tuesday. Oh. Yeah, it's funnier in the pub. That's it. That happens in stream chat all the fucking time. Someone just comes in and goes, "Hey, I hurt my foot today." Did you? Oh. Next. What are we drinking? Gravy? Dude, I'm glad you know what it is. You've got a good knowledge base of UK or British humour. As far as the sitcoms and that are concerned. It's pretty good. Right, we're going in this place anyway, because Venom's dying. Who is that? Magic Juice, thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. 24 months on a bounce. Love that shit. Yeah, it's fun as fuck. Let's go, people. Oh, dear. It's been a busy month. Well, the last month and this month. It's been fucking mental, actually. We're on 606. I'm not firing out incentives today. If I feel like doing giveaways, I'll just do it when I feel like it. I'm too tired to start shouting, "You get a chicken and you get a chicken." I'll just throw them when I feel like it. If you're here for them, great. If you're not, never mind. Right, let's try this. Group finder. Activity finder. Group finder. Create group. Infinite of archives. 2 players, yes please. Bring a tank. Wrong button. See what happens here. Watch me type bring a tank twice. And someone bring a healer. Champion points, don't care. Enforce roll. I'm gonna, for science, say yes. No, I'm gonna, for science, say no. The live plays are epic. Got a few on DVD. Do you want to see something? Wait there. Coyote, you're going to love this. Obviously, I've got all the shows anyway, and the live shows and all the rest of it. Look at this. Yes! Conjured Samurai as well. Both of you actually know. Oh, damn, exactly. I remember when searching for a group where there must be 1-bar builds. No 1-bar builds. If you F up, you're kicked. You must... Also, you must come last. Well, we're going to see what happens. Look out, Cliff. See, you know. We're going to give this a few seconds. Remember last time I did this? And someone decided that I had to reset? Or else? I was prepared for the else. The else was they'll leave. But I was already in there on my own, so why did I care? The else is you don't get to play. Oh, we're going to check the wiki while I'm here as well. People, you're seeing Venom for the last time. In its current form. Before update 46 hits console. One of Mike Megan's posts in Discord. No, I read that. Oaken's... Ooh, people, look at this. There is a lead for the Oakensoul ring in the Infinite Archive right now on the vendor. So if you haven't got it yet, go get that. What is this? Is Nightmare. Taking that. What else is there? Oh, I'm going to need these eventually anyway, so we'll take that and that and that. I'll come back on the other character later and get them. And this one is... Forget it. So please, eat that. Take these fortunes. Current status, dead yet still alive, like Leonard Cohen. Dude. I got a few DVDs the other day. That I'd completely forgotten about. Decline, accept, yes. And, this was obviously one of the major ones. But alongside that, there was all the bottom live shows. And just about every fucking Family Guy season you can imagine. Loads of stuff. My mum and I used to watch The Young Ones together. I used to go to sleep to it. Every fucking night. That and many other things like Faulty Towers and all that kind of shit. Unfortunately, I know every single word to every single episode because I'm a loon. I know, how sad, right? Fucking, it's just funny. Right, we're fucking going in anyway because we've got no friends. Thank you for the follow. Quite frankly, people, no one can be fucked to do anything because of mid-patch blues. They're waiting in anticipation for the release of update 46 on console, so they feel like they're stuck. They don't want to do anything with their characters because if they do, they're going to need to possibly change it. So you can't really prep for it. So they're just standing in Gratwood doing fuck all. Where's my potions? Now this is going to be very weird because I've been playing the new version of it today a lot while doing all the testing and everything. We got someone in! While doing all the testing and everything prior to the video recording, editing, and uploading and all that kind of shit. So some of my buttons are going to be a little bit different. Yes, there are changes. I'm not telling you anything about it. Get the perk. Patreon in the chat. But now we can just enjoy it. I have got a tank in here. Riz West is going to join us. Whoever that is. That's the first round. I will reset this. Want to reset? It's only one round. You might as well take the extra life. If I was further than that, I wouldn't even think about it. I mean, not that it matters. I'm easy. You have the extra life. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just go. Irrelevant at this point. Class embodiment. Yes, please. You the actual Xynode. Yep. Fucking bastard. I've been caught on TV, people. I'm in trouble. Norway. Well. Do we have a laid-back player here? We do, apparently. But it sounds like Smith and Windhelm in Skyrim. I told you not to touch my tools. You have your tools, and I have mine. That's true. Don't touch my shit. Hello. Hi. I'm gonna do this thing too. Hi, I have lich crystals. Let's go. Meow. He was so excited he typed hello. I can't wait until fucking Wednesday, to be fair. I can, because I would rather it be a day off. And that sucks. But, the stuff finally landed on console. I can actually get my characters up and running, and you can see them properly. Because the PC ones, absolutely fine. Don't have loads of champion points or all the shiny shit, but, I mean, it's perfectly fine. They do work. But you get to see my main stuff. So, I'll have all the shinies. Transmute stones suck, though. That is a problem. Error of effect, yes please. So as it stands on this particular server, this dude's 499, nice. Taunts and blocks, he's called. Fire or nice. Hope he does taunt. Even Zion Ninja's Vigix! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You don't need to, yeah, you pull first. It's safer. Bop. No stranger to crafting. You have your tools, and so do I. Okay. Pet. A pet or a pet buff? What the fuck is the point in having one or the other? So if I buff the pets, I don't have any pets, so there's no point in the buff. And if I have the pet, I can't have the buff because I... You get the idea. Can't wait for Zai add-on on console. Wednesday, dude. That's already been in testing for the last 2 or 3 months. And there's more stuff going on to it as well. Because I've been working my ass off on the website. Gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be the 13th day of the work week. Let's put it that way. Actually, that's wrong. It'll be the 7th day of the work week. And next Wednesday will be the 14th day if I'm continuing to work on that day. Which would also suck. It would be the middle of the 13-day stretch. It's usually 6, then 1 off, or half a day off. You know, because people are like, oh, I can't wait for the weekend, finally get to rest. What the fuck does that mean? 14-day work week. Basically, yeah. Exactly what it is. You're correct. Lord Warden, hello. Resistance bonuses, Mighty Bash. Let's go. Look at this. Good choice. He's got his gold chicken and everything. Merch link, thank you very much. Those had some issues, by the way. They are good now. Just make sure that you do put in your address details correctly when you are buying stuff from the store. They had some issues where they thought that if you bought it on a certain day, you'd get it a week later in a year. So that was a mistake. But they have fixed it. I've already emailed them. You're good. They will be delivered quite quickly. There's many lucky bastards. Current testing 4-day work week. Yeah, that only works if you're working for someone. Not if you run your own company.
Show me the money.
Who give me money? Oh, shit. Can't find buy me a coffee on your website video, so this is a compromise for all those missold car finance ads and skip them because they're driving me mad. Thank you very much indeed. Turtle Swatter, that is very generous of you. Basically, the short version of that, people, is that she keeps getting loads of fucking adverts on YouTube, and she does watch the adverts to continue to support the channel because I get paid for those. Regardless of what they dish out, I get paid for them anyway. And she's getting all the shit ones, so she's just fucking said bollocks to it, have a coffee, and skipping the ads. Which works! Someone put coffee in the chat, the link is there. That should be on the website, but the website's been very, very busy at the moment. There's loads of little add-ons and stuff being put on there, so it might get overlaid by an advert or something. Hard to say. There's a little state south in the mainland, Australia. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what... Never mind. Why did you explain to me geography? We know about Australia. We fucking sent you there. Oh, dear. And we've got cartoons. Where's the boss? Where is the boss? Oh, there she is. You came back? Oh, fucking hell. Why? Didn't you like Craglorn? What's my resistance looking like up here? 29k with Lord Warden in the room. Mojo Master. Oh! On a build that doesn't require focused efforts, I got focused efforts. I'm taking it. I'm not going to be mad at that. Focused efforts on Arc 1. Yes. Venom's last dance, people. He is being changed. He is on Patreon now. You can watch the new video if you want, but don't spoil it for other people that haven't got the perk, because that is not allowed. But it's going live on Wednesday. Ready for update 46. This is the last time you will see it in this state. Oh my god, they broke all the builds, bro. Oh my god, adapt and overcome. Actually part of the fun. Focused efforts, right? Everything's getting wrecked. Peanut Butter Burrito, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Rip. I'm not trying to run ahead of the tank as such, but in Infinite Archive, everything's going to hit you at once anyway, so you might as well get stuck in. Just be prepared for what's about to hit you. It's very difficult to get used to that when you go into a dungeon, though, because dungeon is basic etiquette is let the tank go first. Infinite Archive is everyone for themselves. Because in a dungeon, you can approach the room one step at a time. Here, as soon as they spawn, they're on you. Archive weaponry is going to be useless. I mean, Wall of Elements will get boosted, but that's it. Let's go. These things have to be interrupted, otherwise they get very, very strong. And they die.
I love winning.
Killer Cobra, thank you very much indeed for the follow, much appreciated. Pass around the guild hall with all the sauces and meats. Nice! Fucking hell. What the shit indeed. Slayer Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Eminem has made a second Venom song now, Zai and Ninjas. Dude, it's Venom's last dance. This is the last time you'll see Venom in this state. Also, I think you've got access to the early access video perk, so I'm pretty sure you've seen the new one. Obviously, no spoilers. It is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. No, I was... Fuck off, man. It blew up before I was even out of it. $30k resists. Fucking hell. I won't need to check the character sheet for that soon. Because as of Wednesday, I'm putting the fucking add-on for it. Like your YouTube stuff? Killer Cobra, thank you very much. Which channel? Odin16 with a resub, 54 months on the bounce. New Dragonborn, people, let's fucking go. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah. You know the rules, people to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place of stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. This is aiming in the wrong place. I'm too far away from it, and I'm too far away from my fucking camera. I don't know what's going on. Which YouTube channel? The main one or the survival one? Because they're both me. The survival in the chat, if you didn't know about it, it's there. There's a video going up for that later regarding yesterday's Dune video, and I talk about their server structure and their technology behind their new game in that particular VOD. So if you missed it yesterday, you can watch it again. Or you can watch it full stop. Paul is too good. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja bite. Hype train. Do stuff, people. Do stuff. I am here to entertain and make money, apparently. That is what you do when you're a creator for a full-time job. So, the hype train supports that. Do stuff. Subs and bits. The further you go, the longer it lasts, etc., etc., etc. I didn't stream for a day last week because I had a fucking mental meltdown, so I got more money to make. That's what happens when you have a day off. You're fucked. Turtle swatter! That'll work. Wow. Have you seen the number you're up to now? I know you like round numbers. Turtle Swatter has just dropped 5 gifted subs. Massively appreciated, by the way. You are on 560. Fucking hell. Beer and cake in the chat. People who've received a gifted sub say thank you to the gifter. The ESO one, and we look up the second one. Nice. Well, there's more stuff coming to it, dude. The whole archive of builds is being adapted due to update 46. I am into 4 of them so far, and I've got a load more to go. And I'm completely revamping the fucking website. I'm about 2 weeks worth of work into that, which has been a massive, massive load of work to deal with. But you'll see some of the pages looking rather shiny. So bookmark it. There's a subscribe button on there as well if you want to keep up to date with the articles that get posted every so often as well. Mind distortion, distortion of the mind. How you doing? Beer and cake in the chat, people. Mind distortion, who said she would only do a certain amount of subs over time, is on millions of subs now from gifted and her own. 47 months on the bounce. Thank you very much. Enjoy that throne. You're the new Dragonborn. Hype train. Let's go. Shit. Kill the Dragonborn. Take our place. You get to be famous instead. Case, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I mean, hey, Zion Ninjas. We got there. Mind distortion. This is Venom's last dance. I know that's the name of the 3rd movie. How clever am I? This is called Venom. The build is called Venom. That's why we made a joke about the... Yeah, that. You like the new look? For some of it. It's not all done yet. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. It should be much better on your phone as well, especially if you take advantage of 3 particular builds at the moment. BFG, Almost Immortal Warrior, and Lazy Sork. Those are the main 3 pages that will look different. The rest are all back-end stuff at the moment, but there's more to come. Dude, this is bonkers. Goodbye, Valerial. You have to say it monotone, otherwise you don't do a beam properly. You have to say the beam, though, but you don't do enough damage. True story. I can't tell how long is left on the hype train because it looks like it's frozen. Ah, hype train level 1. 2 minutes remaining. 70% in. If you beat the level, it will start the timer again on the next level, which is a higher difficulty. Fire. Yes, please. Whee! Oh, come on. How many people have made the BFG since I released the video the other day? And how do you find it versus the previous one? If you've played it. Anchor point. Working on it. So you haven't tried it yet? Dude, it's so fucking easy. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Doink. He's really good at grabbing those imps, actually, and they are a pain in the ass. You ran out of transmutes. Well, you better go get some. Been out the loop in ESO. Tomorrow's the big day for console plebs. No, day after, which is why I don't get a fucking day off this month. Because I've got to release the Venom build, both written and video guides, on Wednesday, which is going to take me several hours to do. Even though it's on early access at the moment, there's still actual stuff that has to be done before release. And then the patch is on that day. So we've got another hot week ahead. Yes. I will get there in the end. I've got so much to do, and I've got in... You got Skrilled? Yeah, because you've been playing Conan, that's why. Blitz in the chat if you want to join the Conan servers, by the way. Venom is getting updated. Ghost, you got to keep up, dude. Venom is already updated on Patreon Early Access. I posted it on social media earlier. If you've got the perk, you can watch it now, but don't tell anyone about it. If you haven't got the perk, you can get the perk, but don't tell anyone about it. If you don't want the perk, Wednesday. Of course, Monday. It used to be everything Tuesday. Yeah, it used to be. Used to be everything was fucking Tuesday. Then they changed it, so I'm not allowed a fucking day off. Imagine that. Never know. Maybe I'll get a shout out or something. That'd be nice. Blitz, thank you for the link. I have 7 G-Portal servers, by the way. People put G-Portal in the chat. If you want your own servers, especially if you're playing Dune now as well, you will get them cheaper if you use that link. And you're going to want them to be cheap because they're quite expensive. I should know. I've got 7. 5 for Conan, 2 for June. You don't work on your day off? Well, I always do anyway, but I'm not entertaining on my day off because I normally don't stream. I meant I have a fucking choice. It'd be stupid to miss out on it. Let everybody else get the stage. Fuck that. Could go outside and sunbathe instead of working? Your comments are useless. That's not how it works in the real world. Beat down. Let's go. Also, I don't need a sunbathe. I just need to go outside. Luckily, my melatonin levels will allow for that. That's why I change shades in the winter, because I lack vitamin D. Taunting the streamer is only funny for a second. Yes, it is. Twitch get fancy. I've really been out of the loop. Twitch did get fancy, and then it decided to force everyone to get turbo, and then streamers don't make any fucking money on subs anymore. Not because the subs don't pay, but because people refuse to get them because they don't need them. Which, as a consumer, does make actual sense. But Twitch has shot everyone in the fucking foot with that. So it's been a struggle. Crazy. They offer a really good option for the people that watch, and then the people that perform can't afford to perform. Fucking crazy. Obviously, if you say anything about it, you're a bad guy, so whatever. Zai doesn't need taunt, he gets aggro anyway. 100%. I'll make mild fun of the fact that I don't ever get to stop working, but it is fucking stressful. But I am looking forward to the release, finally. We've got it on PC already, obviously, but I want to get all my main stuff sorted and show that off. Contemplated that, but my thoughts are I still would subscribe to my favorite streamer because support. One, that's much appreciated, thank you very much. And two, 99% of people don't. So it is what it is. It's just one of those things where we have to adapt and evolve versus the situation. So basically I've been doing extra streams. I've had streams during the day as well. Lurk while you work streams, so double the amount. So this stream is a strict limit on levels of dumb allowed. In order to maintain stream equilibrium, you have to reach the limit of dumb and will need to wait until tomorrow to resume dumbing. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Oh, the fucking hell. That was good. Aggro is part of the Fin code. It is, and it fucks me every time. I always get... Look at this dude heavy attacking me in the back of the head while the tank is successfully taunting. Very successfully taunting. Look at him. Taunted. He's really good. I still got hit. How the fuck did I get hit? Dude, this guy is like 499 champion points, and his ability to aggro is on point. Like, he's getting everything. He's not one of those people on Instagram or the forums that complains all the time about, well, in this game, it's not really fair that I can't taunt everything at once. We should just have one button. Like Final Fantasy. Dude, stop comparing it to other games that aren't the same. This dude's not complaining. Look at him. He's mega. Everything's taunted. Imagine that. Imagine understanding the design of the game and playing towards the game's design instead of whinging about how it's not how you want it to be. It does happen a lot. We should just have one button. No, we shouldn't. Why would you need just one button? Well, to make it even easier for you? So you don't have to actually use any skill? We had a moment of that. That's now gone. And that was a feature anyway that we took advantage of for a while. They said they weren't ever going to fix it. They shadow fixed it. But 1,000 transmute for someone to open up. Probably should just update my Xy builds today, but I feel like Christmas after work on a Wednesday. Fair. Well, there's 3 builds already on YouTube that you can spend transmutes on. Almost Immortal Warrior you're going to fucking love. Although some of it you might not be able to until the patch lands. Then there's the BFG, which is on Patreon Early Access, which you do actually have, so you can see it already. So maybe you can start getting prepared for some of the stuff. He's got a big red button. Thank you for gigantifying your emote. Much appreciated. That cost bits, people. Thank you very much. Poor Venom. It got changed because the game's dying. Love that. Absolutely love it. They changed our builds on purpose. No, they didn't change your build on purpose. They changed something that was unbalanced. Or they changed it to go in line with something else that was already balanced and they needed to make something consistent. The Gua's on me. He's got it. Gary the Goblin. Never gonna get him. Maybe I will. I got him. Gary the Goblin is dead. This boss is actually relatively simple. although he's got a lot of AoEs, and he does have really good damage mitigation if the Spriggans are still alive. But in the Overland, in Shan, that is one of the most hated world bosses, because people die to it all the fucking time. Like, I'm only hanging on until the devs come to their senses and realize we understand the game better than they do. Oh, I love comments like that. And they go in line perfectly with my current favorite word, because for the longest time, I've been trying to figure out how to describe this army of idiots that exists in the world in loads of different subject matters. And I found out what the problem is. Entitled is one of the words that we like to use, because that is actually true. But alongside of that, this kind of obnoxious mentality that they're always right, regardless of what the fuck happens, is we're dealing with a bunch of pretentious twats. Now that you've heard that term, try not to apply it to anyone that you see doing that dumb. Try not to. It's correct. I just love people that beg for subclass and Zos is like, okay, here, and then they cry that it killed the game. Killed the game. Quite the opposite. Imagine given a game that is built upon the foundation of choice with billions of possibilities, more billions of possibilities. Imagine that. Well, and then you get those dumbasses. Everyone's just going to do X, Y, and Z. Everyone's not, actually. Now, the sheep may all follow each other, because that's what sheep are for. But there are other people that will try stuff out. True. There's so much to do. It's fucking brilliant. Have you ever spoken... Well, do you know what? You will have done, because you're players yourselves. But have you ever sat there and spoken to a complete stranger that doesn't watch streams, that doesn't go onto YouTube channels and all the rest of it on a regular basis, and asked them what they're doing with their character and why, if they're not already using a build from the internet? You would be very, very surprised at the choices people make based on what they're presented with, and based on the fact that they're given time to themselves to figure stuff out. So when people sit there and go, oh, no one does that, you are so wrong. You do not have the perspective to understand what people actually do. Nobody had ever heard the phrase class identity until YouTubers needed an angle for their videos. Suddenly everyone is baying it on the moon. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's just a buzzword because it obviously made the algorithm work in their favor. Class identity. It's quite simple. See this green beam? Technically speaking, that belongs to an Arcanist. Yeah, well, anyone can use it now. Anyone can, but it still belongs to the Arcanist. I still have to have one skill line of mine at least. Do I have to use them? No. But I am tied to class sets and class scripts. I can't use them on another class. I have to have their one. So, as much as you want to dress up in another costume, you're still, from birth, that fucking class. You can't use the other stuff. And that is where they make it unique, because you can now mix your class sets and scripts with other skills from other classes that you could never do before. So you can still utilize the strength of your class using certain things and mix it. And now, I know that sounds really fucking dumb to some people, but when I say you can mix with other classes, I don't mean other classes can use that set, but I mean the buffs or bonuses or procs that you experience from that set, you can use with another class, utilizing it. So for example, if you were to use the DK set, which gives you, big fan, if it's a real Xynode, thank you! This is one of your builds, Almost Immortal Warrior. 1 second, I'll explain in a second. Almost Immortal, it's gotta be. Immortal, not immoral. Close. You could utilize a DK set, get major heroism for being on a certain bar, because that's your buff, and also have the Nightblade ulti on your bar. How does that benefit? Well, you can now build ultimate very, very quickly with major heroism from that set and funnel that ulti into a Nightblade skill. Shit like that. He's using the Almost Immortal Warrior. That's just one example. The Almost Immoral Warrior. Oh my god, we need that build now. Dude, you've had it for fucking 8 years. You read the comments. It's very cool that we get to utilize these base class things and mix them with other subclasses. That's the thing. The only people complaining about the identity of a class, apart from using buzz terms to try and get fucking attention on the internet, the only people using those terms, generally speaking, are deliberately hiding their class's identity by not using the stuff. And even if they're not using the stuff, the passives they've got are still supporting their play anyway. So imagine filling your bar with loads and loads of weapon skills. It's your fault then. They got almost Mortal Warrior only with boobs. I mean, maybe. I mean, he has full armor though. It's just not the normal RPG boobs. It's different. It makes a ding sound when you hit them. Like kicking a tin. Like kicking a tin of beans. Let's go, let's go. This dude is using the almost Mortal Warrior. I thought he was. He's using the resistance supporting version. So if you put Immortal in the chat, there's a build video there for the Almost Immortal Warrior. Yes, subclass and has been introduced to him. He's fucking insane. But on the website, there's multiple different setups from over time, depending on what you want to do with it. Now, technically speaking, you play the build the same way, but by default, it offers different options to your group. One is a resistance shredder, one of them is a heal type with damage shields and shit, and the other one is loads and loads of resistances. And that is why I'm sitting on 30k resistance, because this dude is using the resistance version. Fucking awesome. 499 champion points with the Almost Immortal Warrior and wrecking it. Defenses or pen? Pen, please. Thank you for the link. Words are fucking hard today. It's been a long one. Only takes to make a mortal to make. Oh, I see what you're doing there. You kind of half butchered it, but I see what you're going with. All the way from Take That, as I think it was. Although, mind you, it was done by somebody else originally. Who the fuck did the original? I remember when I was a kid, I used to hear that, and I thought it only takes a miracle. That's not what they said. I bet he is fangirling a bit randomly join you in Infinite Archive using your build. He said, am I the real one, to start with, and then he's like, if you are the real one, I watch your channel and this is your build. How fucking cool is that? I still remember the first time that ever happened. JD, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Saying he's potentially better than someone with 3,000 CPs. That can't be true. Facebook says so. I can guarantee he is better than most people with 3,000 CPs. From a massive, massive amount of experience, this dude is actually better than most at his role. I know he's obviously relatively new to this server, or possibly the game, depending on whether this is his first character or not. But performance-wise, he's doing shit hot. Must be the build? Must be. You have to apply your own taunts. He's not stressing either. He's kicking ass. You know something really funny? You know that there's two different types of people. Some just play the game, and they might be quite good. And others shout about how good they are. I can tell you now, the majority, from experience, that shout about how good they are usually the ones that are the worst. Fact. They like the tone. They like to tell people how cool they are and all the cool stuff they've done. But generally speaking, they're not having the handheld, they're shit. Anyone made an Infinite Archive build, let the Tron take over? Has anyone made an Infinite Archive build? Is that a question? Or are you trying to do the Mimi stuff again? You know, yeah, Laser Sork build at 630 CP, Sork Blade, GG man. You got the new one? Yes! How are you liking it? Is it as easy as I said it was? You mean the ones that tell you how shit you are after you killed them? Yes, those ones. The Hate Whisper Club. The ones where you beat the fuck out of them and they have to kind of regain consciousness over the next 10 minutes and wonder what the fuck happened in real life. Fell off their chair whining. And they come back and go, oh my god, you're shit. How am I shit? You're dead. AI computer stuff. Case, I can't keep up with you today. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If you try to kind of angle some context into your messages, we can then flow this conversation a little bit smoother. We can do words much less harder. Yes, sir, super easy, hitting around 70 to 90, but I don't have all the perfect gear yet. Still working on getting better. Nice! Dude, you're smashing it. You got more damage than you need in any content. Go kick the shit out of everything. I know the fun police will probably try to tell you different, but honestly, dude, you're smashing stuff. Once upon a time, gatekeepers tried to tell people they needed 50k or 60k or 70k or whatever the fuck they need on that rig target dummy, because it's fucking fake anyway. As far as those goalkeepers are concerned, they can eat their own words because the content hasn't changed. So the same stuff that they're trying to gatekeep you with before for 50k, you're now hitting 90. Smash it, dude. Well done. Did you understand the heavy attack explanation? Where I said you basically hold it and apply your skill while still holding onto it. Like this. You can basically do this. Just fire the wall halfway through the heavy. I'm not letting go. See this? Not letting go at all. Wall. Press it again. It'll fire for you. It's so simple. Once you've got your head around that, piece of piss. Here they come. We killed fucking McForearms earlier, by the way. This new dude went up against fucking McForearms, no fear. Yeah, dude, the advanced rotation, keeping the wall underneath, and I've got the shock banner script. Ah, you've gone all out. Nice. So you're using the... Are you using the Grim Focus and the daggers, or just keeping the wall up? By the way, either one is fine. Currently watching your vids on YouTube. Nice. If you're watching the most... wait there. Night Obsidian, are you watching the Patreon early access one? If you are, don't tell anyone about it, because that's obviously secret. Or are you watching the one that is already live with like 40,000 views or so? Just the wall right now? Just the wall and you're cracking 90. Did you hear that, people? That is why you don't get all those dummy humps in the fucking video. One, because it's a waste of time and people just skip to the end just so they can complain at you. And two, because it's really good listening to what other people get. Because everyone's different. That's from a year ago. If it's... So, what's the name of the build, dude? The reason I'm asking, because I'm updating stuff at the moment. I don't give necessarily spoilers on what I'm doing, but there is a couple now coming. Anybody watching Zai's video on YouTube, don't read the comments. They'll destroy your brain cells. Yeah, that section is there for people to just say words. And that's what they do. All the experts come out and try to tell you everything you already know. Or they try to tell you the things you apparently don't know and they're wrong. Or they just try to sabotage it and tell everyone to watch them instead, which is tragic. What'd you got on dummy? Dummy's fucking useless. Oh shit. Do I have an answer? Sure. But it's not going to teach you anything that you think you are going to have in any way of benefit. It's just going to satisfy the fact that you heard a number. Application in content is very different. Need to go look now. Oh, it's all about mechanics. Ah, the Infinite Archive. Excellent. So to support that, if you haven't seen it already, Knight, there is a written guide in the description that will also tell you what every single verse, vision, and secret and everything there is in the Infinite Archive does. It's all in there. So the video is to show you mechanics, obviously, and explain how everything works, and the written guide goes a little bit further into that. Last thing I need Oblivion gear on Infinite Archive for Lazy Talk. Nice! The Bacon of Oblivion. I know it's called Beacon, but it's Bacon, obviously. What do we got, boss? Fabulous. Special buff. That'll work. Just need more info about the bonuses for the leads. Which leads? If you put website in the chat, and then on that website, just put Mythic in the search bar. There's a guide for Mythic items and the leads and all that kind of stuff. Also, the Oaken Soul lead is actually in the vendor in there at the moment. Block. Good to know. Yep. I'm going through a massive revamp on the website at the moment. The last 2 weeks have been non-fucking stop, and I've got a hell of a lot more to do. So everything is starting to link together. Talk lead, that should be on the website. Like Deadly here too. Stumbled on it a bit ago. Yeah, very cool. That will boost my beam by 20%. Fantastic. Damage increase. Crazy, you melted the boss. I think Arcanist has to hit the hardest for sure. Depends on the build, dude. Lots of people misunderstand the delivery, which is usually done on purpose, about how you play with the beam. So if I do this, and this, and I build up Cruxes, and I fire the beam so it's stronger, that lasts 4.5 seconds, or longer if you use the longer duration one. During that 4.5 seconds, I might have to dodge, break, interrupt, or block, which means I cut the beam off. So I have to start building the cruxes up all over again in order to make a stronger beam. So I could waste more time building than I do actually doing damage. So while it looks nice on a dummy, in content, you have to make sure you can apply yourself properly. And it also massively depends on the overall build. But if you're looking for Arcanist builds, especially DPS-wise, there is a 1-bar Arcanist called BFG. It's been out for a long, long time. It's been very, very successful, but that was updated a few days ago and is on the website as the main video right now. And also on Patreon Early Access, this build is being changed for Update 46. So that's a very good reason for it, because this damage over time beam, currently on console, is damage over time. The beam is changing to direct damage, so Azureblight won't work on it anymore. So I've completely changed the build. That is on Early Access now. It will be live on Wednesday. BFG is fun build, to be fair. Thank you very much. Dude, that thing hits like a truck as well. It's so fucking easy. The BFG now is half as difficult as it was. It wasn't difficult, it was easy. But it's half as difficult, difficulty levels count, as it ever was, and twice as fucking powerful. It is madness. So, ease of use, and application, and hits harder. Excited to see it. Someone put, Keezy, thank you very much indeed for putting the link in the chat. Got to use on PC as a main. No way! Do you really? Did you update it? Dude, you have to use one less tentacle now, and just slap stuff. Just one tentacle beam, and that's it. Damage shield's phenomenal. Fucking love it. Yoink. Get off. Dude, I can't wait till we get it on console, because I'm going to show all that stuff off. Excited to see it. You're going to love it. Yoink. Don't read the fucking comment section on that build. Jesus Christ. Imagine how many backseat fucking YouTubers there are. It's crazy. They honestly think that you suffer with brain capacity. I mean, you feel like you do sometimes when you got to read it dumb. Finished updating about 10 minutes ago. Logged off to go to Switch 2 though. Dude, you're going to fucking love it. The rotation for that particular setup is slightly different because the way that you build cruxes on that build is it's fast. And you need to do less. It's possible to get that 1-bar ring at any level. You need to be able to, you need to be level 50 to put it on. So you can get the leads, I think, but you can't wear it until level 50. Well, technically 160 champion points. You could when they first made it, not anymore. Same for Maelstrom weapons and all that kind of stuff. You used to be able to loot them at level 1. Well, when they introduced the sticker book. Then they changed it. There was a few bugs there. And what they also had is you could loot it at a higher level, obviously, and then put it into your sticker book and make it for a lower level. They stopped that. Mate of mine still got a... It was a bug, but mate of mine still got a white level 1 Maelstrom staff. That shouldn't exist. That was a feature. He's kept it as a trophy. So I made BFG on PC. I wanted to be lazy, but still do the deeps. There you go. Ease of use. Chill the fuck out. And hits like a train. Dude is tanky as well. Like, really tanky. Crazy thing is, on that particular build, if you swap one champion point node for it, you lose a slight bit of damage that you won't really fucking notice. Especially the amount that it puts out, you won't notice it. And you heal like you've got Ring of the fucking Pale Order on, even though you don't. So you benefit from actual outside heals, buffs, and bonuses from the healers, but you still get to heal just as much. It's fucking mad. Give me focus efforts. Shay, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Crap. I don't want crit damage for physical. I want it for magic. Let's go, let's go. Still have a tradable bonus spell we've staff from back when the dungeon sets could be sold in the bank for PS. Dude, do you know what someone put Hisskeeper in the chat. So I have Hisskeeper on this server, which is a Warden healer. And when I made the video initially, I believe I made it on my actual console rather than PTS. I don't remember. But anyway, I made the build on live. I made it that long ago that I didn't even realize that all these years, that build still is holding a, what we would call V14, so 140 champion point, Master's Staff. It's still using it. I didn't even realize. Been gangbanging dominating battlegrounds for about 3 solid hours. Feel pretty alpha, not gonna lie. Nice! People are living tanks. They are. So people need to figure out a way around it. So if everyone's a tank and everyone else is a tank, then you're just fighting tanks v tanks. But if you have a group of people that can apply debuffs, CC, and then a fuck ton of damage, you'll beat them. The trick is your strategy. Everyone copies, well, I say everyone, lots of people copy and paste the same old shit, which is why they don't get past the strategies that are out there, because you'll never find a video that says get past this. What you'll find is, hey, this is best because I'm using it. When fighting a tank, you need to do what you should do to tanks and pile on as much pressure as possible. Letting them run around in circles, though, is not going to work. So understand the build you're up against and negatively impact it. Or make it so it can't be a hindrance to you and just leave them in the fucking corner and kill everybody else. It's a very subjective scenario, though, because every scenario is fucking different. Fucking annoying. I mean, if you're fighting someone that is built to not die, it's going to be fucking annoying if you keep trying to hit them when you can't kill them. But it is what it is. They can't ban tanks. It's a playstyle. Who farted? Thank you for the fart. Vigix did a fart. Guess you're demotivating PvP, honestly. No. Combat mindset seems to be worse in PvP area. The mindset is worse when people always follow the same shit. You need to adapt to the situation and find a way around it, which is why I release builds like the Ballista and shit like that. Because no one's going to tell you how to beat a group. They're not going to tell you how the group is built. They want to keep that secret for themselves so they always win. Look for a gap and exploit it. Not enough people pay attention to some of the, what would appear minor debuffs that do have a high impact. Especially healing reduction and shit like that. You might want to swap your sets out and swap your strategies out rather than just using the same old shit. Some people think weighing into a target that is way too strong for you to beat on your own is going to do nothing but create stress. Well, you're creating stress because you're doing the thing that you know doesn't work. They've got sets out there to stop for stuff like that. There are some that completely remove healing. So if you stack a few of those or trigger them in short succession with each other and apply a fuck ton of oblivion damage, there's your problem solved. But people don't do it. They're too busy using that one thing they were told to use on the internet. Go-to solution seems to be fight fire with more fire, pretty much. So here's the thing. Composition. Lots of oblivion damage and lots of negatives to healing. Healing done, healing received, damage shield sizes, and there's also a set that you can apply AoE, and if you do so, they can't heal for X, Y, and Z amount of heals. So stacking shit like that alleviates the issue. The trouble is, though, you never know what you're going to go up against, so you might be prepared for something like that and then go up against something completely different. But that's the nature of the game anyway. And I've just now nuked my fucking page. What have I done? I knocked my mouse. Even damage is non-mitigatable damage. Yeah, correct. It goes straight through shields, straight through resistances. It's completely fucking ignored. It's the only thing in this game which you would consider, they used to call true damage. There's 8 different elements. 4 for magic and 4 for physical, and then there's Oblivion, which goes straight through it. So if you stack multiple people with loads of Oblivion damage, that's how you nuke the tanks. And you know what will happen then? The tanks will kick off going, it's not fair, I can't be tanky, I'll keep getting hit with Oblivion damage. Then we're back to stage 1. So, it's not the fact that people are tanky, it's the fact that people aren't building to combat it. Which use the healer and battlegrounds to find a lot more enjoyable. Yeah, that's fun. You're the target, but if you're built to not die, it's fun as fuck. So again, it's very hard to find actual strategies out there, especially on YouTube, about how to beat X, Y, and Z certain things, because as soon as you do that, you're the enemy, and they fucking shut you down. Ballista build, prime example of it. Use multiples of those, and you use them properly, people will get destroyed. But if you don't use it properly, then you will get destroyed. So it's always about the situation. Where did I get to? I read it all. That was the amazing Tony Silver, by the way. If you're not following already, make sure you do so. Give a shout out in the chat. This dude is mega. 500 champion points. Let's fucking go. He's a cat. He's an almost immortal cat. Epic. He's got a cool recovery. Decent amount of health. Some crit damage if he wanted it. good recovery bonuses. Not a bad idea. You can pick any race you want. Doesn't make a difference, really. They'll all still function. Does make a difference, actually. Minor buffs and bonuses. It's not going to break the build. And I built it. I'll be the one that says that. Cat-ass ESO, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What is that? Oh, it's a Sun Eater. That's fine. Would you like a spoiler for Venom? Does anybody want a spoiler for Venom? I'm not going to tell you about gear or anything. I'm not even going to tell you about skills or anything. I'm just going to give you a stat. I'm going to give you a number. Obviously, it's built for the Infinite Archive. This is the Infinite Archive Arcanist build called Venom. The update is going out on Wednesday. It's on Patreon Early Access now if you want it. So you can see it. No spoilers to the chat, obviously. In the Infinite Archive, in trash pulls, it has been clocked up to receive heals while doing damage of up to 50k a second. Even when a Marauder is in the room. I face tanked with a beam Juffy. I don't mean in Arc 1 either. I was demonstrating that in Secret Ninjas earlier today. It's disgusting. Boing. What are you? Flame Shopper? Always put this pull ability on an anchor point, i.e. something that can't actually be pulled. You see that though, Shay? That's the one thing that you don't see enough of. And that's... I can tell that gauging your reaction when you're sitting there going, ooh, and about the Oblivion stuff. People won't tell you. They won't fucking tell you. It's awesome. One of the most annoying things for a tank to deal with is to be just constantly peppered with Oblivion damage. Now, as a single DPS player, you'll probably still have trouble getting them down. That's the point. The point is they're supposed to tank your damage. Especially if they've got a healer. They're meant to be survivor-able. Not a 1v1 situation. But if you've got multiple people stacking that shit, then you get rid of them. Didn't know that? There are very, very few sources of it in the game. But if you can stack them up, it's nasty. Mike, how much coffee have you had today? I don't think he's going to share that. 50k, good god, yep. Single target, it heals like 20k a second. In a trash pool, it heals up to 50k a second. Remember that outrage when slows was introduced? Yeah, because people were using their brain at that point in time. Then they stopped using their brain and decided that they have to listen to their YouTube heroes or else. Well, guess what? Not everything is going to be shared. Some people want to win, so they won't tell you what they're using. And they'll try to make you not use whatever does work. So if you're talking to one of your mates about PvP and you go up against each other all the time, and you find something that works really, really well against him, he's not going to tell you this is a good idea. He's going to tell you it's a bad idea, if anything, so you stop doing it. Sometimes the easiest way to make people not win is to make them not try. Unfortunately, that is copy and paste, and it happens way too much. Crit chance for magical stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough choice. I'm taking this. That's a pot of coffee to Mike. Gigantified emotes. Thank you very much indeed. I think Oblivion damage is common among armor set builds. The thing is, what's common is irrelevant. The only thing that you should learn from common is what you're up against, not necessarily what you should use. If everyone's using the same build, not enough people have explored how many possibilities there really are. Now, in other linear games, obviously, that's copy and paste of what people usually do, and that's perfectly fine because there's limited options for most games. But in this, there's fucking tons. Instead of, this is shit! Never gonna win. Figure out the problem. It's a jigsaw puzzle. Enzo obviously knows this, but I'm leveling an Age of Spear line on the non-Infinite Archive BFG in Infinite Archive now, and oh my god, it's dirty. This isn't even Venom. Dude, BFG's disgusting. someone commenting on one of your DK builds, flaming using health recovery stats because someone gets negated by battle spirit or some bullshit in BGs. Even if that's true, it's nitpicky as fuck. It is true, it does get reduced. But I've allowed for how much it gets reduced, and it's still banging. That's the point. And that's the stupidity behind it. Right? It's not, oh, it gets reduced, so don't use it. No, 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 no. It gets reduced so you're going to need a higher number to make sure it's effective. That's it. There's always an answer for that shit, but people don't listen on purpose. They deliberately manipulate what I say in order to sate their fucking bias, basically, which is, who's a fucking idiot? No. Just tank their heavy from a marauder for science while channeling the beam. Dude, I told you. I told you. It's nuts. Proof is in the pudding. Pudding's mine. I want all the cake. True story. We don't have any cake. Trying to be really good with cake, but we also want really good cake. So that's a really tough place to be in. Cake, right? I hate druids. They suck eggs. So yeah, Shay, there's always a valid explanation or reason as to why I make things the way I make them. Just that you can't always fit it into a video. And even if I do fit it into a video, the people that are dismissive come to those places on purpose to be dismissive. They know the answer's there, or they deliberately didn't watch it because they don't want to find the answer there so they can still tear it up. And who gives a fuck if they do anyway? What are they really doing? If you don't like the channel, don't fucking watch. Don't go there to try and make yourself feel better in front of other people that you don't like. Because that's essentially the problem. They go into the comment sections flaming everyone. What'd you get out of that? Now they're not going to use your build. Okay. First of all, spiteful prick. That's not how it works. Secondly, what a waste of time. How much time do you have to yourself? You lucky bastard. Imagine having that much free time. I'd buy cake. Raven, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We could compromise on pizza. Ooh, we could actually. We could compromise on pizza. This is true. To be fair, your videos are too long for most of the thinking to watch. You need to make them shorter and talk slower. People, she's not joking. That was a real comment. On YouTube, that was a real comment. And if you read a comment with your eyes, it sounds like this. Hey, bro, your video's too long. Make it shorter and talk slower. Take that in for a second. That was a real comment. Now, I don't need to be the one to tell you this, but if I slow down my talking, the video is fucking longer. Dumbass. Way at the back of the queue when brain cells were handed out in the first place, got half of one. Half a second-hand brain cell. That's why everything's so slow to him. Malcolm. Exactly what happened. The guy replied later on to another comment saying, yeah, bro, after I heard it, he used HP rec. I knew this guy has no idea of the basic of PvP, bro. Actually impressively beflodge. Imagine that. So, Jay, you're going to love this one too. And I see it all the time. I've done this for fucking years. People can assume I'm fucking retarded all they want. I'm not fucking stupid. I don't lack any capacity when it comes to fucking brains. And if I make a mistake, I'll tell you I made a mistake. But they're designed this way on purpose. All the builds are designed this particular way on purpose. And, it's painful. Some dude was kicking off in the comment section. And he's like, well, this will never work. This is a shit build. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. And someone replied with, well, actually, he did really well with this build. He did it on live stream. He got X, Y, and Z through this level. And they went, yeah, of course he did. He's Xynode. Your pedals on your bike go backwards. Like, all the way. Fucking what the fuck was that? How are you going to insult me and then compliment me at the same time? It's not even a fucking compliment sandwich. You put the stuff on the bottom and the bread on top. Where's the base for it? Got a bottomless fucking sandwich. The ham is just on the table. Yeah, that's done. Where the fuck does he work? McDonald's? Fucking hell. Oh dear. It's crazy. Phoenix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's the dumb I have to deal with. I read it, I don't respond to it. Once in a blue moon, I respond, and then I make them hurt. I make them hurt really bad. They don't like it. But I just see it. That's all it is. Just because someone has the stupidity to say stuff that dumb doesn't mean that they're even slightly right in any capacity. Gonna start telling people where paddles are on backwards. Fucking crazy. Oh no, he's dead. Unlucky. I'll get him. I won't get him. My resistance buff's gonna run out. 3, 2, 1, dodge. I gotcha. Nope. I'm not getting caught in that. Sit down, fucking Juffy. Oh, I disagree. He died at the same time as me? Zos, your game's broken. That was bullshit. I had him. He's 1k health left. Fuck it. Rip? Yeah, indeed. Just woke up from a nap and meant to wake up from hours ago. June messed up my sleep schedule. Don't blame the game, dude. It was amazing. Yeah, I had him. I was doing so well. Don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe my resistance buff fell off and he gave me a quick sneaky slap. Never mind. Next! Fuck him. Rip. Thank you for the rip. Rip fucking ears, that was loud. What happened to the mustard? It's on the table, dude. Smushed into the fucking counter. The game's fault for being too good. Can't stop playing even late at night. Dude, the game is phenomenal. Have you seen my base? Go and have a look. By the way, we do have a Dune server. The server fucking structure, how they've made that is phenomenal. But basically, all the servers in one particular region, or realm, if you like, are all part of the same unit. Once you get to the deep desert, they all meet each other. You have your own instances for your own ship, but then you go there, and it's fucking crazy. So if you have a whole server full of one guild, it doesn't matter. It's not like it's full of one whole guild and one person might be able to get in occasionally to fight you. No, 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 no. You can fill that up on purpose. Lock it if you want, and then meet everyone in the deep desert. Public servers, well, private servers for June. One for PvE, one for PvP. Look up EU G Portal Atreides for PvP and Fremen for PvE, and you'll find my name there. You gotta join it. It's fucking insane. And yes, we are inviting people from the community. If they join the server, I'm getting them in the guild right away. We are making a fucking army. Now, whether that's for PvP or for manufacturing, could we get rich? Who knows? But we're doing it anyway. Phoenix, you need to go check out my house. I've locked everything so you can't steal shit, but you need to check the house. I haven't finished yet.
Usually I don't experience your mortal emotions, but now I'm happy.
Rav, hopefully you're feeling better. What he's getting there. Rav's under the weather at the moment. Why do they say under the weather? We're always under the weather, unless you're above the sky. Things don't ever make any sense. This is where someone goes on Wikipedia and goes, well, actually, I found out the original source for that. Or did you really? Good for you. That's not the point. The point is it's just dumb. Humans are weird. Definitely not making a water factory. Definitely not. We're gonna have our own irrigation system at this rate, going from one base to a fucking another. And a Hunger's hangar. I'm doing a bit of everything at the moment. I've got a power station in my base. That sounds dramatic. No, it is. It's a power station. I think I have 20 generators at the moment. I've only got a day left on the power, so I've got to go get some. Sweet shop? We don't have a sweet shop. There is an auction house, though. So maybe we could just get loads of spice and sell it. Tether point. Pinned. Pop, 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 pop. People, you're going to love the new version of Venom. It's very weird for me to play it because I was doing loads and loads of work on it this morning. And it's got different buttons. But you're going to love it. I got it, I got it. Don't even worry. No cakes, Rip. No cakes. Mind you, you can make spiced coffee in that game. And spiced beer. We need to make a bar. Why has no one made a bar yet?
Diners don't get rewards.
Everyone's too busy unlocking absolutely everything before they make a bar.
And therefore its own reward.
When people don't see dedicated PvP YouTube channel, they immediately fly off the handle and shout you have no right to teach them something new, and how dare you even be trying. Well, the thing is, dude, what are they doing looking on the internet anyway if they already know everything? Not as good as they think they are. They can take the advice or leave it. And if they want to leave it, they should have never turned up. Seen a couple of notices for conflict. Also, I paid taxes for the main base. I thought it was strange since I paid my taxes yesterday. You are welcome. Turn off the damn lights. That isn't for mine. I got no tax left. Tony paid it. So, did you pay... Oh, I have a theory here. Rav, did you pay the guild tax for everyone's houses at once? Because mine is already on 0. So I gotta go to the what? To station to pick up some power converters? Yes. The torch factory. Oh shit. Coyote, do you have a PC? I know you play Conan on the Xbox servers on Patreon, but do you have a PC? You can play Dune. My tax is definitely not paid. It'll hurt. Fair. Gonna wipe the ESO cookbook for our anniversary. You should try some of those recipes. They're actually good. I'm aware. I had the cookbook for 5 years? 6 years? I got it given to me by Bethesda UK when I visited them for the press release for Elsewhere. And they had all the food everywhere. And actually every event I've been to for the last 5 or 6 years has had the food there. I know. They make it especially. It was 13k, so maybe. I think you did everyone's. Hi, villainy. Yes. That stuff there. Gotta be the best name for a company ever. Torch what? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. Don't split the word up. I'm still gonna say it exactly the same. Not a gaming one, sadly. Oh man. Those are the people who get so triggered by Zai work on third-hand info and get butthurt when they don't understand how his builds work. Correct. I mean, all they had to do really is watch the video, because I explain everything. Imagine that. I have spoken. But if you don't, if you know everything already, stop looking it up. And if you're only looking it up to have an argument, well, I'm not going to waste my own time arguing with you. Crack on, mate. Speak to fucking thin air. Do whatever makes you feel better. It boosts the video anyway. People are dumb. This is the stupid thing, right? They follow secondhand information on the internet and haven't picked up the most basic stuff. The most basic stuff is if you spend loads and loads of time giving someone shit on YouTube, you're boosting their video because YouTube supports interaction. It doesn't track whether it's positive or negative for any reason other than to decide whether it should be posted or not. It's got a kind of a mild bot in the background. But interaction, like, dislike, a negative comment, a positive comment, a picture of your dog, which you can't even post but people try anyway. Links that won't go on there. They all count towards interaction, which supports the streamer or the creator. So if you really hate a creator that much and you really want to ruin their life, stop watching. That's it. Being malicious costs you absolutely nothing and takes no time at all. I'm going to die here. Wait, you're in Tatooine, right? Yes, we are in Tatooine. Coyote, I said this yesterday on stream, but Dune is the Star Wars galaxies we've been waiting for. Quite literally. That was a rough round. Motherfucker.
The most violent the archive has ever seen. That's a thought required.
Yeah, you know those doors I was making in my base yesterday? You know the wom, those doors? That's the way I describe it, by the way. I was making loads of them to put side by side to make a square. Turns out you don't need to do that. As soon as you place it, it lets you stretch it. Now, I didn't have a slot for the door big enough to know that, but Tony found out earlier because she had a fucking huge gap for the door to go in. You can stretch it and make it as large as you like. You can have a whole wall of wom. However, there is a downside. The cost is the same, but the bigger the wall, the more fucking power it takes. That is why I have 20 power stations. I think it's part of life, people complaining somewhere instead of doing something they like. That's not a reason. That's an excuse. You can say that someone's a dickhead and understand they're a dickhead. But it doesn't make it okay. Being knobs. Death Star mate Luke about to fly in a minute across the screen. Oh shit. I was gonna pick that up. Splat. Oi, 489k. Shit the bed. Get off. Good pull. Oh, I didn't want to throw that. It was too early. Rip. Anchor point. This guy here. Perfect. Oh no, he's dead. Poor fucker. He is not a fan of those Lightbringers, people. He keeps getting caught in the immunity circle. The problem is, right, and I can understand a new player getting confused with that. The problem is it looks like it's a heal. The immunity shield for the enemies looks like a heal because it looks like you can stand in it. It is the color of what you would expect a heal to be. Now, technically speaking, that is a beneficial buff to the enemy, so it should do. But generally speaking, most things that are negative to us do have kind of doom and gloom attached to them to let you know you shouldn't be fucking standing in it. This pet's kicking ass. Pretty bad to actually pick up a buff that'll summon an X-Wing and just carpet bomb the whole wave of mobs.
Don't forget to make your choice before traveling.
That's not a stupid idea. The X-Wing is. That's a really dumb idea. But the whole carpet bomb idea, you never know. They might offer a buff that you can use once per whole run occasionally, or eventually, where you just blow up the whole room. One button, done. Like a nuke. That might happen. You imagine that? Joffrey in the room, bang. Okay, you can't use that anymore this run. Okay. Fucking McForearms appears. Damn it. It would be pretty good. Like Kamehameha Mora just throws loads of books across the room and just splats everything there. I knew this idea was going somewhere. It is, you just needed some moral support. That's all it was, wasn't it? And splat. I keep forgetting about the heavy bleed. Splat Steve. That was a quick one. So, quick spoiler for those that don't already know for update 46. If you beam Thoat, it counts as a channel, which means it doesn't have indirect damage to it, and it won't make her make loads and loads of orbs when she's in the shield. She'll come out of there really quickly. In update 46, don't do that ever again. Because if you do that, it's direct damage now. You will end up with millions of fucking spheres to deal with. You'll be in trouble. So stop using beams on Thoat when she's got a shield. Otherwise you're dead. You can, however, wind up half a heavy attack on a lightning staff. Or a resto. Yeah, this, you see the crossover there where my character turned into stone? He is using the resistance variant of the Almost Immortal Warrior, which is why I can take so much fucking damage. As long as he's alive and near me and blocking. Sinus is kicking my ass, excuse me. Interesting to see just how many resistances I've got when he does it. 33k. Disgusting. 33k resistances. With him in the room, as long as I'm standing next to him when he's blocking, I have cap resists. That is the point of that particular version of the build. It's for your squishy glass cannon types to come in and be as glass cannon as they like and not die. It's really good to see people choosing different variants of their setup. Okay, more pen again. Sure, why not? How much pen have I got now? 11.9k. Shit the bed. That, technically, would be a lot more in the new update, because the new update is 1.2, almost 1.3k instead of 991. So it'd be on about 13k pen. Spellfucker! Bastard. I don't like him. Mom! Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Water boy! Have a damage shield, dude. Oh, he's dead. That was unfortunate. He didn't block the heavy. Sorry? Don't worry about it, dude. Shit happens. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? I got hit with a light attack. Yeah, bullshit. He didn't hit me with both of those. He hit me with 2 quick strikes, apparently. That was bullshit. We're gonna die. He's broken. He's been broken forever. His light attacks actually connect with you before he's even swung. It's fine if you hold and block all the time, but if you're not, then that's a problem. Had no time to react. Fucking stupid, stupid, stupid boss. Oh well. Don't heavy attack me while I'm beaming. Ha 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 ha. I want to update my laser sork, and I'm at the site and having 4 pieces of infallible head, belt, legs, boots, and no pieces of bacon. What is a good replacement? Everything that you need to know is in the video and on the written guide. If you haven't got that, then nothing's a good replacement. Just keep going until you get it. Boing. Lag? Nah, the game is fucked. Dude, the problem is people try to put in too many different weird pieces and make the same effect happen. It's not going to happen. It's very unique on purpose. As you are at the moment, whatever you're using, you'll still be able to do content, but use what you've got to go and get what you need. If you try farming gear to get gear, you end up doing twice as much work. There's no point. You can already play the content. Just get it done. And then look forward to being even more stronger once it is done. It's a common mistake that people fall into on a very regular basis, actually, and that's, oh, I should farm this set or make this set for the time being and use that to go and farm this set. No, you just spent all that time trying to get RNGs on your side for the subset. Just use what you've got. If you got that far without it, you can get further with what you've got now. You will be fine. Also, the beacon set you can actually buy with Archival Fortunes. Boing. Meow. You know what I tend to do if I'm after a certain piece of gear or a certain set and I don't have it yet? I put on anything I've got to hand. Anything. As long as it's armor, doesn't fucking matter. Because it's not what you're going for anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, that dude does not like Lightbringers. It's the big light. He's fallen for it. I think he thinks it's a heal. Live and learn. As if I asked for a tank and got one. Not only did I get a tank, I got a tank using my build. The original build. First build ever on the channel. Ah, I tried to dodge roll. Did a jump block. Oh. Big white light.
Verses and visions aren't just gifts. They make your fight
Is
more interesting.
from
Don't waste them.
Lightbringer. It hurts. That'll do. Now he knows. I don't make a habit of over-explaining mechanics to people as they go. I like to see them kind of learn. But he's been killed by that so many times now, I think he thinks it will heal him. Which makes sense, because it looks like it should. Very much. He knows. Point taken, I think. Tremor scale, let's go. I think I just witnessed a superhuman feat. What the fuck was that, mate? What the fuck was what? Thank you for stream. Gonna take my son to work and take the daughters to the store. Hopefully I'll be back to watch more. If not, have a great day, Zai and Ninjas. Raven, you're a legend. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who went to leave the stream. Almost typing a controller manageable. Oh yeah, of course it's manageable. I mean, it's tricky because the window for the text is actually behind the fucking microphone, so it's hard to see. But I mean, one, you get used to it, and two, you can actually save words after a while. If you use them very, very often, it will kind of save it for you, so you can just click it. Like quick text. Thank you for your patience, still a lot to learn. Not a problem. You are nailing it. Nailed. See shortcut. Thank you for the beer and a cake, much appreciated. You know what it means when someone says thank you for your patience? Apart from the fact that they're a nice person, they've met many people that were impatient. Hello! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. There goes the grind on Nern. It's there. Oh, fucking Brewmaster. Bastardio! Do not like Brewmasters. We do not like Brewmasters. We do not like Brewmasters. Asshole. Of course he's in a bubble. He'll only take 10% damage when he's in the bubble. He's still going to die. Eventually. There's 2 bubbles, 9 seconds apart from each other, and then after that he doesn't do one for ages. But it's just a hindrance, time-wise. Did you have a good weekend? Working all the time. That's what good means. It was busy, dude. It always is. We don't stop. I don't have weekends to do stuff. I have weekends, much like every other day, just constantly working. I got out of the house once, though. Oh, fire the wrong skill, why don't you? I knew I was on the wrong bar, I was just testing them. I think my food's gonna run out. Yep, 3 minutes on my food. Battle munch. Golden Pursuit reward earned. 15k gold. Excellent. That offsets some of the potion costs.
Glad to see other entities doing their share around here.
Frenzied Zeal is not going to be that useful for me because that's buggy as fuck. Take it anyway. She got out for R&R even if it's for 10 minutes. No, I didn't. I got out to do stuff for everybody else. I said I left the house. I didn't give context. I'll take it though. At least when I left the house, I didn't fall up. That would have been awkward. Did I kill the dude down there? I did. So there you go. Exactly. Silver lining. No. Good pull. I should have waited. Better than nothing. Oh, 100%. And there was coffee in it too, so that's good. Doing weekends are the best. Why? What happens? Whoops. fucking eyeball is insane. You don't want to stack the enemies inside the invulnerability thing the Lightbringer has. Because then they're all immune. Have a Joe involved. Wouldn't take anything less. Oh, shit. He's done it again. Brewmaster and an invulnerability Lightbringer bastard. Dude, have a heal. The synergy right there. Preempt this beam so they can kill him when he gets out of the bubble. I can say words, honestly. Definitely not too tired to say words. That's the problem. When you do this all day, I don't mean just the streaming. I mean recording, editing, blah, 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 blah. By the time you get to 10 o'clock at night and you have to entertain everyone, your voice doesn't fucking work anymore. And I don't mean just physically, like, the voice doesn't work. Words aren't coming out as words anymore. Fuck, it's my birthday by 41 minutes. I just realized. That was convenient. Happy birthday. It's a good job you turned up on the stream just to say that so the audience would all know and say happy birthday. Chase got no friend. I'm joking. Everyone say happy birthday in the chat. Beer and cake, please. 41 minutes ago. You are in Costa del Europe of some persuasion. Anywhere but the UK, apparently. Oh no, I accidentally logged onto a very busy live stream to announce my birthday as it happened. How did that happen? I swear you stop caring and count your 30s. I mean, you kind of do. You can add 10 to that. No. Wing. Come on, give me focused efforts. That will be useful for some stuff, but not most of it. Shit. But look at all this attention I got anyway. Imagine that. Imagine it happening. It's so weird. It's almost like on a stream when you say it's your birthday, when there's loads of people watching, the streamer could say happy birthday to be nice, and other people might say the same. Wow. Did that really happen on the internet? I'm going to press this button for you. I ran out of charge before I could do the Junes. Best weekend gag. Rip. That's what you get for trying to do dad jokes when I don't like them. The reason I don't like them is not because they're shit, because they are. But it's because when one person tries to hijack your stage and throw dad jokes when you didn't ask for them, everyone else tries to get the same level of attention. And like, oh, I got one too. No, it's not what we're doing here. It's not what we're doing. Rip. So your joke fucked up? You're one of those people that is desperate to tell a joke to someone, and they go, hey, knock, knock, moo! Oh, I've done it wrong. Starting again from that. No, you don't get to start again. It's gone now. Boing. Knock, knock, moo. All I want in life, thanks. 32nd birthday? Nice. Yeah, I've got 10 years on you. It's your unbirthday today. This is the part where I deliberately recognize the reference of where that came from to make it cool. Or do I just raise an eyebrow and make it weird that it came up? Oh shit. Hey, stop it. Stop interrupting me. I'm busy. It's that fucking bad knock knock joke trying to get me. Raise an eyebrow. See? You missed it. I already did it. Stop it. Whee! Oh, a sky shard. He's called that because he puts his hand in the air and lightning comes down. Kind of like a really shit He-Man. In the way 42. There it is. I haven't had a shave today though. And I need a haircut. That's happening tomorrow. It's the jeans. That's what it is. And the fact that some people just give up, whilst other people try to enjoy their life, regardless of how fucking stressful it is. I'm gonna shave your haircut. I'm not gonna shave my haircut. I'm gonna have some of it. Did I pick up a buff? Yes. Let's go, let's go. I got really foggy fucking eye today. It doesn't help, but you have to keep refocusing your fucking eyes every time you change screens to read small text in a different window sometimes because there's so much going on. If you do that for a very, very long period of time, your eyes struggle. Let's eye down as 26. You can stay. You can stay here as long as you like. Thank you very much. Slight suck up, but I'll take it. Brian Johnson wants to know the location. Infinite Archive. That's where. Apocrypha. See you there. 10 to 15 years younger. Well, he looks about older. Dude, half the people I went to school with do. Did half. I mean, that one person that I did go to school with that is offended. I'm obviously not talking about you. Maybe. Oh, come on. Skills fire, please. Can you not? Hey, wait, can cams have a younger filter? This, no. It doesn't have any fucking filters. Boing. I mean, you could technically take advantage of technology to make that happen, but that is not doing that. As a basic fucking it's on camera. Very good one. Because it's clear. It was actually gifted as from a supporter many years ago. Gets challenged 25 in real life. Yep. They asked me. I had some woman before, not that long ago actually. We were at the checkout, and I hate the fucking robots. I can't stand them because I have to talk to a member of staff anyway. So you stand there like a lunatic waiting while the fucking little light is flashing because you need help. And the computer has decided that it has to check your age for alcohol. And this woman was looking at me, she's like looking at the counter, obviously ready to tap it with a thing. She's like,
Martial skills. It's a good thing you came along.
and I'm like, yes, I'm fucking old enough. No, I'm not going to give it to the kids outside either. Not all the time, but it does happen. Had that in COVID. Had the mask up here, and a lady behind the counter, she's like, can you take your mask down, please? I can't tell. I took the mask down, and she went, no. I'm going to have to ask you for ID. I was like, fuck me. So then I stuck a beard on. Still get it. Because half the 15-year-olds out there now have got massive, massive caveman beards. Can't win. All I get now is, oh, you tried. Thanks. Have the same response, but in reverse. What, do you want more beer? They don't even say that to Mike. They just go, aw. That's not true. That went really well for a change. That boss normally kicks my face in. My daughter's 32 now. When she gets asked, she's so chuffed. I mean, it is funny. But then it's annoying because if you've accidentally left your ID anywhere, they will not serve you. Some people are nice. They're like, are you old enough? Yeah. Okay, then. Because they can use their common sense. All right, they can take your reaction to it and understand that you're obviously of experience, so it's fine. Other people, got any ID? Dude, I'm 40 fucking 2. It's like, yeah, but I've asked now, so you have to show me, otherwise you can't have alcohol. They fucking do that. A few years ago, I went to get... What the fuck did we get? Just beer. Just basic beer from fucking Sainsbury's with my son's uncle. No, that doesn't mean that's my brother. It's from the other side. And he was... I think he was 38 or so at the time. And he got to the counter. Got any ID? He's like, I'm 30 fucking 8. He went, doesn't matter, I've asked you now. I think, well, I don't have any ID on me. He went, yeah, but I've asked. He went, dude, I'm fucking great. He went, yeah, still can't do it. He went, shove it up your ass and walked out. Fucking, what's wrong with Malcolm? Zoomers are just speed running life. That's why they are all skewed. I see people in their start 20s looking like he's about to get divorced for his 4th marriage. Fucking hell. Girl in front of me in Morrison's got refused last week. She looked way young anyway. I mean, if she did look very, very young, that's very difficult for them to tell. But when they obviously know, you think, what the fuck? Now, if it's a kid behind the counter, they do have to ask because there's rules to that. But when it's like a 50 or 60-year-old dude, serving someone who's clearly in their 30s or 40s, just being a jockey. Like, why the fuck are you doing that? Idiot. Oh my god. Little man syndrome. Do you mind? I'm supposed to interrupt that. Oh no, I'm supposed to block that even. I can do words. I'm in trouble. Fucking Sky Shard. Yeah, well, I've asked. My ball and I decide who plays. It is. And you can play with your balls all day long, mate. Bye. So yeah, it's a trade-off. Like, sometimes it's really funny, and other times people are just knobs about it. Working in a place where we had to scan their ID transaction to run, regardless of age. That's different. That's company policy. I'm talking about the ones that just wing it and decide that they want to make a bad day of it. They have this system where if they know, it's fine. Especially in supermarkets. But this dude, he knew. Read that already. I have the same response, but I've read that already as well. Excellent. Magical Madness? Yes, please. They have that in some nightclubs here, Coyote. If you don't scan it on the way in, you can't go in. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fucking jobs worth shitheads. The ones that just want to ruin your day. Because they know you've got... They got a vest and shorts on. You obviously left everything in the car apart from your bank card. And like, got any ID? You know it's outside, mate. Yeah, I can't serve you. You're going to have to put the alcohol down, go outside, go into your car, get your ID, and come back in again. By that point, I know I'm going to get a massive fuck you, and I'm not going to serve you anyway. Oh, you're a dick. Boing. Did that already. What age of the mods? They're not going to tell you that. That's none of your business. Boing. And they're all different ages. I don't have a group of people that are all exactly the same age. You got a problem with that, sport? Mike's got a lawn. And he'll ask you to keep off it. Unless he doesn't like you very much. In which case, come on down. Short spoiler, he's got landmines on them. They don't work, honestly. Mike's going to be 18 soon. He is. True story. Gonna have to go. Gravy, thank you for watching. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat for anyone who went to leave the stream. I love Magical Madness. It's such a cool fucking buff. They grow up so fast, right? Asking is inaccurate. It's more like, come on, suck, make my day. There you go. He eggs you on. I'm gonna walk on your lawn. Mike just sits there going, friends. Boom. Oh, look how he goes. All the way up there. Gonna hire a ninja to clean the roof. What's up there, YouTube commenter? I'm gonna go further, I won't. It's too easy.
Don't hesitate to return to the index if you need to.
In his pocket, he had half an upside down sandwich and a bottle of bleach. Oh, you know what to expect here. Come on. That was relevant to previous comments in the stream. I put that together myself. Oh, dear. Should be on stage. Wait, I am. I'm on a digital stage. A virtual one. Imaginary one. Focused efforts. Let's go. That's what I get for that joke. Excellent. Got 2 focused efforts now. Approaching Arc 5. We've got like 1 life left, I think, because we got wrecked. Maybe 1. It's fine. I'm going after we finish this anyway. So if we die or have to leave, either way, that's my cue to get the fuck out. Cue Marauder. We had one. It killed us. At least I think so. Ah, your food ran out. 501 CPs. Noise. Hiccup, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Tomorrow, people, for console is the last day that you'll be able to play update 45. How do you feel about that? I can't fucking wait. People that are still waiting, console players, are experiencing massive, massive mid-patch blues. It is the longest mid-patch blues that we've ever had to experience based on the way it was structured. There's going to be a huge fucking relief for people. One of the best changes to ESO ever, and the longest wait. We don't even have to wait that long for Christmas. I'm excited for you console peasants. Shut up! You don't get to be excited for me. I'm offended that you're excited for me. I'm on the internet. I'm allowed to be offended. It's the law. Timed out. Ninja nuked. DJ's been playing the fuck out of it. But she's on PC. You know, the place where everyone's obviously got the best systems ever because they can read the label. That's the problem with the world. That is the problem with stupid. Oh my god. It's like a velociraptor confronting a fucking door. They learned to read labels. That's why Bleach didn't fucking get them. That's it. The dumb in the world that own a PC, because some are dumb and some aren't, some of the dumb that own PCs learned to read labels so they could shout their graphics card numbers in forums. Damn it. I've heard they're working on it, but it's been 10 years plus. Been working on what? Maybe one day they'll get add-ons as well. It's coming on Wednesday. It is coming. That's part of update 46. That quick. Yes. They're landing on Wednesday. Confirmed. Even my own add-on will be on there because it's been in testing for fucking months. The All About Mechanics add-on is going to hit console shelves. It's free. It's not on any shelf. Game has literally been out only 9 years on console. 10 is a stretch. It is a bit. I mean, it's 10 this year. We're still celebrating ESO 10 a year later. That's a long birthday. Who else has a birth year? It must be smashed. I would be. Didn't get a choice this year because I was fucking ill. Both of us, me and Tony, were ill as hell on our birthdays because they were quite close to each other. Get off. Ran out of juice, rip. Look at Bart's fucking full instantly. Won't be calling you peasants for long, right? Oh, you'll come up with some other way to overcompensate. The funny thing is, consoles now, and this is a broad scale, because when someone goes, "I got a PC," do you know how many billions of variables there are to a PC's quality? Let's just say the average, as broad as that is, the average gaming PC, as very broad as that is, as someone that used to literally build them for a fucking living, the average is actually on par with console capability anyway. And in many and most situations, console's better. Because it depends on what you put in the machine. And if you have something that is relatively better than what a console can manage, you spent just as much as a console player did on your setup anyway. Because here's the trade-off, right? Most people will buy a PC for about 2 or 3 grand, and then they'll buy a monitor for 500 quid. Or they'll buy a PlayStation for 500 quid and spend the other 2 or 3 grand on the screen. So we all end up spending the same money anyway, playing the same fucking game, just on different servers. Bland, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Kiss and sickness will get you every time. You're not wrong, dude. PlayStation has the best visuals and graphics out there, though. It's very sharp. It's really, really good. You can't really fuck with Sony hardware, to be fair. I mean, even when you talk about other companies and their good hardware, generally speaking, they're using Sony parts anyway. But yeah, PlayStation is absolutely banging. Xbox is good too. They're both good. I mean, height of technology as far as consoles are concerned. But it's very impressive in comparison to the average PC. In fact, they can run it on an optimized setup, because that's how they make the games for PlayStation. They kind of benchmark the fuck out of it before releasing a game, or before even deciding what the settings will be. Most console settings, as they are, people can't match on a PC anyway. You get two sides of it, though. The people that are slightly under what it's capable of, which is fine, you have the sliders for it, or the people that are way over what it's capable of and never get to see its full capability. Just move us in the screen. Moving is amazing. On PlayStation? Yeah, it's banging. Oh no, he's dead! That's not good. I need to wait until Icy Boy is dead, otherwise I can't get him down. I can't get him up even. Down, he's already down. If Icy Boy is in the room, you'll get too many tentacles. There's nothing you can do about it, so don't fucking bother trying to res him. If you're up against this on its own, it's fine as long as you wait for the glass to disappear. Then go for it. Now I gotta be careful because it's gonna throw a spear at me. That's a spear. I'm out! Whoa! That was close. Heal, please. You have a very, very, very thin or slim space of time there to get them up. Has made a nice PC. I know, I'm sponsored by them. In fact, my main system that I play the games on, that I stream through my other PC, is actually from them. Put Rig in the chat. He's going to scream res me in chat. No, he's not. He's cool as fuck. This dude's really, really good. Sheesh, he fucking died. Don't worry, I got him. 500 champion points, using the Immortal Warrior and kicking ass. Thank you for the link. PlayStation is the best controller too. You are not wrong. You are not wrong at all. Uh-oh. I think he's unfamiliar with some of the mechanics, so not quite sure where to place his feet or what to block and what not to block. All part of practice. He'll get there. For the wrong reasons. PC has pretty mid graphics card. Your PC has pretty mid graphics card or can make sense of the statement. And what? Found PC and still in all the PlayStation visuals. Okay, so I'll second that as well. I play on every single platform. PlayStation, PC, Xbox, the lot. Every single one of them. On PC, I have it on absolute maximum on a rig that is absolutely fucking insane. And PlayStation shinier. All depends on your screen. RTX series, which I am, but HDR, all the bells and whistles, I can't imagine there's a difference. They're fucking close. Put it that way. PlayStation is just smooth as shit. That's the thing. Dude, Rig was in the chat. Look above you. That's from Overclockers from last year before. It's even customized with my logo and brand all over it. That is fast as fuck. That isn't going to need an upgrade for a very long time. Could I add more stuff to it? Yes. Is there any need? No. I played Dune on that. That's what you've been watching. That's when you put in a new game and it goes, recommended settings, ultra. I'm like, alright. Is it going to lag? No. Not at all. Is it going to be overheating? No. Now, bear in mind, I did break fucking liquid coolant, so I had to replace that for the time being. That is going to get a new one soon, but that was just unfortunate. Fucking thing decided to go... Fucking fan died. But the system's still flying. Just haven't got to the point where I can get the new one yet. They take a while to deliver. Must be proprietary Sony hardware. It's working black magic if it can outshine 390 or 490. Yeah, it can. It can keep up with it easily. Mike plays on Xbox, and he'll even tell you how good the PlayStation is, even though he doesn't want to. In the PC account, all hardware ranges on a closed garden-like console, they only have to account for a very small handful of hardware choices. That means they can squeeze an insane amount of efficiency out of the drivers and systems, and it winds up being stable and looks better. Correct. You don't have to tweak everything, because it's already done for you. My only restriction was, don't let your bloody cat go to sleep on top of it. You hear me? Right? They seem to like the heat for some fucking reason. The only problem is computers don't tend to like the cat. Because obviously if you suck up loads and loads of cat fur into the fans, I mean, it's not going to be as efficient as it should be. I want to know, don't have PS5? Dude, they're banging. They're really good. This is PS5. You're watching it. HDR is generally on when I'm not on stream, because obviously it's going through a capture card that doesn't really like it because Twitch hates it. But it looks really fucking nice. Beck, here I thought my 490 was impervious. How dare you beat my meta? Dude, they're good cards if you got the rest of the support. That's the thing. And that's also another thing. When it comes to the 2, 3, the 4, there's not a lot in it. And most of the differences in those cards, most people won't be able to use or see anyway. Because a lot of the older tech is still absolutely fucking fine. It's all the other intricate variables of your system that you have to consider alongside each other in order to make them sing that magical song. You'll get people on forums all the time. They're going, I've got a 4090. Have you? Yeah, that means I'm best, does it? Yeah? How much RAM you got? 2 gig? Actual RAM. Yeah? You can't even run your fucking operating system. I'm glad your graphics card can see it, though. It's fucking funny. They do all the time. And that's what I meant earlier, where people can read the fucking labels. You get so many people that are backseat fucking computer builders. Just because they can say the name of their popular or expensive card doesn't mean they know what the fuck they're talking about. Anyone can buy a custom build and read the label. Yeah, short version. Long time ago, I used to not only repair, but I used to build custom spec PCs. And I don't mean people that knew what the fuck they wanted. People that knew they wanted things to work, and I would be the one to recommend all the different parts and put it together for them. Some of them were absolutely bonkers. It wasn't a case of, hey, I've got a shopping list of this card, this memory, and this board, and etc. They didn't have a clue. They just knew what games they wanted to play and on what settings. Like, right, let me get pen and paper. This is how much it's going to cost you. This is how long it's going to take to make. Oh, it's fun. It didn't take long to make. I was quick. Oh, shit. But because consoles are so efficient, they are good to make the game for, so game runs perfect. Well, that's the thing. They can tweak it for that exact setting for optimization and performance, rather than relying on the owner of the system pressing the right buttons and making it work. Because that's something that you'll come into contact with a lot on forums and the internet and in general, especially Facebook, for fuck's sake, is people going, this game's shit, it doesn't even run on X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. Like, dude, turn the slider down. You're trying to play it higher than your system is allowed. Yeah, well, I lag. You don't lag because the game's bad. You don't lag because the internet is necessarily bad. You don't lag because the server's bad. You are dropping frames because you are overcompensating on something that can't. And that, unfortunately, is common practice for most people that shout, I've got a PC, and don't really understand how they work. It's up 7 years since I caught the stream. Oh my god! Long time! How you doing? Welcome in. Keep my games on lower settings so the PC doesn't get too hot and start whining, but that's me. I'm happy with it. Again, Mike's gone over this briefly earlier, but there are so many millions and millions of different ways to tweak or even build a PC before you even put a game on it. When people say, oh, I've got a gamer PC, we didn't learn anything there. We didn't learn anything. Read that already. I need another special buff. Where's my other special buff? What did I get? Shite? Oh, I got Frenzy Zeal. Fucking fabulous. Yes, I'm using light attacks, but the buff is buggy as shit. Hasn't really worked for a long time. It did on PTS a couple times. Every time it hits live is shite. Watch out! Whoa! Avoid buying the gaming in the title. That usually translates to twice the price. Not only that, it's usually not as good as you think it's going to be. The title is just for fluff. Makes it sound cool. Gets all the kids thinking, yeah, I got something really good. And then they look at the number because they know how to read a label and they have a go at you for not caring enough because you didn't spend $4 grand on it. I do not need that buff. I'll take it. Fuck it. No one really knows what they're talking about. They really fucking don't. They just want one. Same goes for cars as well. Most people don't know what they're after. They get something with loads of features, and instead of finding out what they all do, they just go, yeah, I've got this cool thing that's loads of money. Great. You know how to drive it? $4 grand just so the cat has a heater. Ha! Yeah, pretty much. Fucking things. It's very common for humans to want to buy something rather extravagant and expensive and just get something because it's expensive and not actually know what it's for. And then shout the name of it, and that's supposed to mean something, like a bragging right. Cool to do if you can do it, but it doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden an expert. Humans default of that though. Burst, and that's it. I blame the internet. Wing. Toblerone? Fuck Toblerone. They broke them. I didn't even know they did, and Coyote Astronaut told me that they made the gaps bigger. I've seen one. They're ridiculous. And about 10 times the price now. The giant ones used to be epic. Used to get them from Poundland fucking years ago. Now you still can, except they're a $5. Figure that out. Kept the same name, didn't keep the same design. What? Do you guys in the US still have the dollar stores? I know you do, but I'm asking. Just yes or no. Because I'm leading on to something. It's called interaction. How it works. I've been to one actually, they're mega. Still have them. Yes. Now, here's my question. Is everything still $1? I didn't ask how many stores there were. Not really. Nope. That's the problem we had. It used to be everything was £1. Everything was £1 fucking pound. That's it. And then now everything's like a fucking tenner. Like, how the fuck is it still called Poundland or Dollar Store if everything's not that? You fucked your original design and you thought everyone would be okay with it. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. People can't even make jokes out of it anymore. I used to work in one many fucking years ago. And, oh, how much is this? Fuck off, dickhead. You know how much it is. Do sell fridges? Your mum sells fucking fridges. Get out. Now, that could be a valid question. Now you can only get 20% of what out of £1 always. Usually there's increments. No, there are literally £5 to £10 items. Most of the stuff in there is $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. Like, what the fuck happened? It's a normal shop now. It's just got the same name. Poundland closed down. We had loads. Not quite the subject matter as to whether it's open or not. The point was, do they still have the same price? They don't. Sounds about right. Not even a coin offer is coin offer anymore. Nope. They changed it all. Whole world is a scam, right? This dude crashed, unfortunately. He's back in. He's not going to get a buff, though. Oh, no, maybe he will, because it's still here. Where did he go? Oh, he is in here. There he is. He lost? There he is! He made it! Yay! Love that. Are we going? We are going. If you get kicked out, you don't get no buff. All good.
I love winnings. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Fuck off, Lightbringer. Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? Where is he? Must be dead. Oh, no, he was there. I actually killed him with a massive beam of death. I did not realize that was a Lightbringer. But it was one of his ugly mates. Oh well. You have to make beam sounds, otherwise your DPS sucks. I know, someone on the internet is going to tell you different. They're wrong. Get off with your heavy attack. I'm telling your mum. We'll revert the world back to version 1.90.0. No. Because if you do that, we won't have Deliveroo. 1.99.0. We're trying to do typos with numbers and decimal points here. That was a fail. Knock, knock. Who's... Moo! No, I've done it wrong. Done it wrong. Let's go, let's go! I've got to go after a few bosses, I think. Not too many more. Ah, oh, Battle Cat. Oh, magical madness! Let's fucking go! Oh, it's landed on the other side of the room. Perfect. Have to sleep. Good night. Thanks for the stream. You are most welcome. Thank you very much for watching. Beer and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. Oh no, the tank didn't block the thing. That's unfortunate. Trying to get the blue orb on him. There it goes. Magical madness under his face. Get fucked. I res him. You and me, one soul gem. Guys, has anyone ever pulled you into a roleplay scenario on stream as part of their play date with you? It's not called a play date. We don't do that. We don't do that. It's not called a play date. That's for weird people. Yes. Kind of. The weird thing is... No. People are just fucking weird. There's a rule. And the rule is they can't make me physically do anything. They can only change the context of the stream and the content. So they have to be present. I have to turn them on the server of their choice or game of their choice. And I have to basically do as they say as far as Steam is concerned. But outside of that, no. They can't control me. That's not part of the perk. And anyone that tries to even pretend they can do that will just get nuked anyway. I have had people get weird with those perks once before, and I won't go into too many details with them because it's not that weird. It's just pushing their luck. I've had a couple try to turn it into an interview opportunity. They're like, well, with my takeover, I want to turn it into an interview. You can't do that. That's not what that is. It's gameplay. Let's go. A prime example of what a good one is, a basic one is people can just play the game. But Slayer's been doing some fucked up shit lately. He made us go vampire and a werewolf in Infinite Archive, and the only thing we're allowed to do is chase transformations. We had another run in Infinite Archive where every single weapon we picked up we had to swap to, which completely butchered the builds we were already using. Shit like that can happen. That's fine. Once upon a time, someone got Jeff pajamas in ESO, and I had to wear them while we did the dungeon. Perfectly fine. But hey, we're gonna make you talk and do things with your own person. Nope, not happening. It was like fun content. It was fucking fun. I also went first person in Infinite Archive all the way to fucking Inkslayer. That was rough. That was recent, actually. You can see that on YouTube. So those types of things are fine. But yeah, it's all about the in-game stuff. That's why there's a disclaimer on that particular perk. It's in-game stuff. Otherwise, people will try to get you to turn up in your pants, and they'll go, well, I paid. And fuck off. Get your own feet pics. Throwing pie. No one made me do that. Sounds like fun. It is. So, the stream takeover, the person in charge of the stream decides the content, the platform, the player, and whatever it is I'm fucking doing. Some have made me steal stuff all the way through the stream. Some have made me do just general content. Some have had first-person runs. All sorts. They don't have to make it all creative. They can just join and have fun. Could just do a dungeon they like to do. And hopefully clear it. That can happen. But the time period of that is when I'm done, I'm done. Could be an hour, could be 3, could be 10. When I'm done, I'm done. It's that stream, not a set amount of time. Had someone tried to turn a stream takeover into one-to-ones before. They were like, well, you normally stream for 3 hours. Yeah, normally. Not exactly. Well, can I just turn them into 3 one-to-ones? Can you fuck? Not a chance. I'm already here for that period of time. I'm not adding time on top of it. That's a different perk. Almost want to make this my mission to see you share lovely cringe dialogue with an Argonian and Wayrest in. The image of that tickles me. You need to get a better hobby, mate. You can't make me do that. Boing. Growing pies. We did have one before. It was Rav's takeover, actually. on the NA server where everyone was wearing the ninja build. Now, I didn't have a Nightblade on that server, so I had to put it on my DK instead. Perfectly fine, it worked. They even gave me the fucking gear. They were like, here, put this on, use the ninja build, put ninja in the chat, by the way, and we're going to steal stuff. Person with the biggest bounty at the end wins. And we had to go to this town and just kill and steal from fucking everyone. Dude, some people got caught and they lost a lot of money. I ended up with a 500k bounty at the end of that stream. The winner got 100k. My bounty was more expensive than the prize. So, that stream takeover put me in debt. It was fucking funny, though. The birthday I had you guys throw pie at me, I think it was last year. Oh, yes, that's true. We threw pie at DJ. That was her request. Get the emote and throw pie at her. Imagine being that lazy about eating cake that you can't be bothered to get a spoon and you make everybody else throw it at you. Ah, cake. I forgot about that one. Can we do Infinite Archive as well? It is a 50 RP with a good number of years before I decided I was too old for this shit. No, I put shit in there on purpose. You're not too old for roleplay. Dude, it's a roleplay game. You're literally playing a roleplay game. You're playing a role the whole time because you're playing something that's not actually you. It's just when people make it weird. Because some people, when they hear the words roleplay, like, oh, roleplay server. Oh, did they get naked? Fuck off, man. It's not that type of fucking roleplay. Go do what normal people do and look up porn. Instead of making it weird for everyone else in the room. We had a fucking... We've got a roleplay Conan and ESO channel in Discord. That's actually quite funny. Buddha's taken it upon himself to be the bartender in the ESO one. And in the Conan one, I'm borderline Fossil Doom. It's kind of good. Also had 4 wolves in March of Sacrifices. We did, actually. 4 werewolf tanks in a dungeon. Absolutely smashed it. I mean, I was kind of doing that on stream prior to that, but we had a takeover doing it. It was really good.
Excellent. I was concerned that they'd still be here.
Yeah, some people think roleplay means fuck everyone in the channel. That's not what it is. And if it is that, you're in the wrong channel. What's he doing? I have to go after the next boss. Should we go to throw out? We'll see, because my fucking stomach sitting in the chair for too long is kicking my ass. Yes, I know, I'm supposed to sit up straight more oftener, but I'm in gamer position, so tough. Let's go. Whoa! Valkanaz Knockfroz. You say that 3 times, a fairy will appear. And kick all your teeth in. Uh-oh. Get off, get off. Spinny, spinny. I've got resistances out the nose. It's disgusting. Pull. Oh, that was filth. I love that skill. It's pretty good. Come on.
Master Melkus calls these things mimic fragments, but it's more
Pen.
like
4 pen bonuses.
mimic fragments.
Puts me now on a whopping 14k pen. Shit the bed. So people are trying to do it a serious way, but the line between serious roleplay and what people actually think is roleplay, well, usually pretty thin. It depends. It depends on the people. It is an actual thing. People do enjoy it. It is fun. But it depends on the subject matter and it depends on who you invite. Sometimes there's always that guy you shouldn't invite. Because they ruin it for everybody. Unforgiven Car Park, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, you're late. I'm leaving soon. Fucking knackered and in pain. No surprise, roleplay has a weird vibe to it. Roleplay generally doesn't have a weird vibe to it. Stupid people make it weirder. It's their fault. They need to be banned from life. Well, internet life. They should go out onto a farm and enjoy themselves very muchly. Oh shit. It's safer. For us at least. I've got a fucking bastard on me. Ah. Dude, that one didn't taunt. Fucking Mug Forearms was on me the whole bloody time. Rip. I think we're dead. The problem is, it's very easy for people to put a generic expectation or behavioral or behavior pattern on a particular subject or pastime, whatever you want to call it. Lots of different things. And it's not generally the case. It's a stereotype. Some stereotypes are correct. Some of them are just made up. Maybe that's the solution. Throw them out of the ranch. Some people aren't meant for civilization. So you get it. Exactly that. Damn it. Yeah, fuck it. He got me, dude. He got me in the shoulder. He got his Ink Slayer? Oh, fuck off, Brewmaster. You already gave us fucking McForearms and made him hit me in the face. Wow, he's dead. Whoops. Beam's insane. No, you don't. Try to jump on my fucking head.
I love winning.
Who was that?
Drinks all around.
Ooh, YouTube sub. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. In the Venom video, by the way, on Patreon Early Access, someone in the world is famous in that video because they followed at the same time as I was recording, and I forgot to turn the fucking alerts off. So we're keeping that. This is a rough pull, man. Whoa, not rip yet. Not yet. Preemptive rip. Thank you, Rav. Much appreciated. Some good stereotypes include Sony, Toshiba, and Samsung. Do they really? Do they come with surround sound? Venom's last down, you say? Yep. Venom has been updated. It is on Patreon Early Access until Wednesday when it will go live on YouTube and the website. It's not there at the moment. Don't bother trying to look for it. It's not there. If you got the Patreon perk, you can watch it. If you haven't, go get it or see you Wednesday. You're going to love it. This particular version of Venom is going to die on Wednesday. It'll be gone. The new version is going to be equally as epic, but much easier. As soon as the update hits console, the first thing I'm doing is updating Lazy Sork and BFG. Dude, you need BFG in your life. You need almost more Warrior in your life. It's fucking insane. The new update to BFG is pretty fucking mad. It's so mad that the comments have lost their brains. Not that they ever had any. Why don't you do instead? Why don't you shut up? Why don't you stop pretending you're theory crafting on someone else's fucking video that's already done and established and functions? And go and make your own stuff. That's what I really want to say. But what I did instead is I saved myself a massive waste of time and I ignored it. Didn't even check the comments, so don't bother, dude. Don't bother. If you want to hold on to any faith in the world, don't read them. They're not there to be read. They're there so people can get shit out of their system. Made BFG last night. Nice. Are you liking the build? That's the most important thing. You don't have to. You might hate it. Perfectly fine. But did you like it? Oh, get off. Those froggies really hurt. especially in an invulnerability shield. Loving it? Nice. Good hanging with you, good fun vibes. As always, good night. Shay, thank you for watching. A bit and cake in the chat for Shay because Maximus. Obviously, it's his birthday today, so make sure you say happy birthday. And again, anyone that leaves the chat needs emotes thrown at them. Guardian of Pestilence. Last boss for me. What's he saying? Last boss for me. Have to... Oh, have fun. Have to go. Oh, go is not on there. Would have been. Pizza or soup? Whatever you fancy. Insolent trash. Love YOLO. Such a cool fucking boss. He's fucked. He's not even flying. Stay there, you giant flaming chicken. Don't go up, motherfucker. We nearly had him. Technically, I had time to put one more dot down. I didn't do it. I should have done. Poop nah. That's dragon talk for fuck you. Just guaranteed yourself focused efforts. I fucking did as well. I've got 2. Venom's last dance, dude. 2 focused efforts just to say goodbye. Splat Steve. Ha rip. Get that out of the way. This dude is absolutely mega. We need to put beer and cake in the chat for this Megacus Max supplemental thread. Son of a bitch. Extra life. Can't take it. We've got to go. This dude is amazing. Thank you for group. I need to go and hand this in so that he gets a score. That is the amazing Tony Silver. Give a shout out in the chat. GG's. $500 champion points, dudes. 500 champion points using the resistance beneficial setup for the group on the Almost Immortal Warrior. Nailing it in Infinite Archive from the random group finder, from the activity finder. Imagine that. Solid Ink Slayer run. And we've still got lives left. So we could have got to Arc 70 or so, but I don't want to show off. Not today. We haven't got time to show off. People, thank you very much indeed for watching. I massively appreciate the support. If you're not subscribing already on YouTube or following on Twitch, hit the buttons. They are free. If you want the BFG build, that is live. If you want the Venom build, it's live on Wednesday. Keep an eye on the channel. There's loads of stuff. Socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The website's zonegaming.com. Patreon, Throne, buy me coffee and merch. Bye-bye.